Hello, amazing artists! Today, we're diving into the darker side of the art world. Art isn't always about beauty and calm. Sometimes it can be unsettling, creepy, and also terrifying. In this video, we're going to explore 10 scary artworks that will give you chills and make you think twice before turning off the lights. Ready? Let's get started. Our first artwork is probably one of the most famous expressions of fear and anxiety in the history of art, The Scream by Edvard Munch. Painted in 1893, this iconic piece captures a figure standing on a bridge, clutching their face in terror as the sky behind them swirls in very unnatural colors. Munch described this moment as a scream passing through nature, and the emotion it conveys is universal, the raw, overwhelming power of anxiety and dread. The disordered figure and eerie landscape make The Scream a truly haunting masterpiece. Next, we have a lesser-known but equally unsettling work by the renowned Mexican artist Frida Kahlo, Girl with a Dead Mask. Painted in 1938, this eerie piece shows a young girl wearing a traditional Mexican death mask, with a lifeless, hollow stare. The combination of innocence and death in this painting creates a disturbing contrast, making it one of Kahlo's most haunting works. Francis Bacon's portrait of Pope Innocent X is a terrifying reimagining of the 17th century portrait by Diego Velázquez. In Bacon's version, the Pope is depicted as a screaming, ghostly figure trapped within a dark, disordered cage. The sense of confinement, combined with the anguished expression, makes this painting incredibly disturbing. Bacon's use of dark, blurred strokes and the ghostly, almost skeletal figure evoke a sense of existential horror. This is not just a portrait of a pope, but a depiction of deep inner torment. Henry Fuseli's The Nightmare is an essential piece of horror art. Painted in 1781, this haunting scene shows a woman lying in a deep, troubled sleep with a demonic figure on her chest. In the shadows, behind her, a ghostly horse with glowing eyes emerges, adding to the sense of dread. Fuseli's painting taps into our deepest fears of the unknown, the supernatural, and the vulnerability of sleep, making it one of the most terrifying works in Western art. Salvador Dalí is best known for his surreal, dreamlike works, but The Face of War is a true nightmare come to life. Painted in 1940, this piece reflects Dalí's horror at devastation of war. The central figure is a grimacing face, with its mouth and eyes filled with smaller, equally tormented faces. The barren desert landscape adds to the sense of hopelessness and despair. The Face of War is a powerful, haunting representation of the endless cycle of suffering and violence that war brings. William Blake's The Great Red Dragon and the Woman Clothed with the Sun is a terrifying depiction of the battle between good and evil. The dragon, with its monstrous form and fearsome wings, looms over the woman. Blake's use of dramatical contrast and intense expressions make this painting a vivid portrayal of apocalyptic fear. The terrifying presence of the dragon makes this one of Blake's most disturbing works. Our next terrifying artwork comes from the Baroque master Caravaggio. Painted around 1597, Medusa captures the exact moment when the monstrous Gorgon's head was severed, freezing her terrifying expression in time. According to mythology, anyone who looked directly at Medusa would turn to stone. Caravaggio's depiction is so lifelike and intense that it feels as though her piercing eyes could leap out of the painting and paralyze you on the spot. The realism, combined with the horrifying subject, makes Medusa a truly chilling masterpiece. Frank von Stuck's Lucifer presents the fallen angel in a scary human form. Painted in 1890, Lucifer is shown as a dark, brooding figure with a gaze that seems to pierce through the viewer. His cold, malevolent stare, combined with the somber, shadowy tones of the painting, creates an atmosphere of dread and unease. Von Stuck's Lucifer isn't a grotesque demon, but a figure whose evil is rooted in a deep, terrifying intelligence, making this painting both chilling and compelling. Next, instead of choosing an artwork, I selected two artists which all of their paintings are so scary that are breathtaking. When it comes to nightmarish art, few can compare to the work of Jger. Best known for his design of the creature in the Alien films, Jger's art blends organic and mechanical elements to create terrifying, biomechanical forms. His works often feature disturbing, surreal imagery that seems to come from the darkest corners of the human psyche. Jger's art taps into primal fears of the unknown, the inhuman, and the unnatural, making his work a staple in the realm of horror. Last, but for sure not least, we have this very difficult name to pronounce artist that is a master of dystopian and nightmarish visions. His paintings often depict desolate landscapes, deformed figures, and haunting skeletal forms, all shrouded in a sense of decay and despair. His work is deeply unsettling, often portraying a world where humanity is lost, consumed by its darkness and chaos. His art doesn't just show fear, it embodies it, creating a visceral sense of unease that stays with you long after you've looked away. And there you have it, more than 10 terrifying artworks that explore the darker side of human imagination. These artists didn't shy away from expressing fear, dread, and the unknown in their work, creating pieces that continue to haunt us to this day. So, which one gave you the most chills? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and stay spooky!